Hi everyone, I'm back. So I started one already. As you can see, it's right here. And when you use a juice or vegetable pasta, you're going to use more flour as you go because it's going to be wet. So I have a little tiny ravioli thing, very teeny weeny. And I'm going to roll one out for you and fill one. So I've made my ricotta. So you can place it right over the top like that. You can fill it with ricotta. In my ricotta, I have fresh parsley from my garden. I have a little salt. And I have 1 egg. These are real teeny weeny. So I'll use some ricotta, and then I'll use some Italian sausage that I had made. It takes a little time. Like I said, if you have family that wants to have fun with you in the kitchen and help you make and create a beautiful meal, there's nothing like it. So for the holidays, or I should I say, get my boys involved and we start cooking and prepping everything for the Christmas holiday. I made some homemade Italian sausage. So I'm going to use a little bit. And I have to roll out some more, so we'll do that now. Take off a little piece of each. And if you need more flour, then get more flour. Oops, I lost it. You could use the semolina too. Behind me, I have some semolina on a cookie sheet because I'm going to be freezing them. And you always want to start off as a 1 on your machine. It's going to be a little noisy. I got it on 2, on speed. Do it again. My spinach. Put a little flour in there, or semolina in there. Helps it from stop sticking. It's a little noisy. So if you need a little more flour, then use it. When they get frozen, you can, I'm going to go on a 2 now. So when frozen, you could just shake them about and it will take all the excess flour off. You could do this with any regular pasta. Bring it to a 4. We're going to bring it up to a 5. Take your time. There's no speed race. So it's a little noisy, but so I cut them in half to make it easier to work with. You could use a sharp knife or a little roller. This was my grandmother's. Old. One about an inch. So you can bind them together. Get a little water. Dip your fingers in and just touch the one side of the pasta so you can stick them together. Give them a little roll. Take off your ends like I do. They're real thin, so you gotta be careful. Do you want to go back to a 3 and seal them together? And place this over this ravioli. So I'm using the little ones to show you how tiny they are. Always start in the center and work your way left and right, or up and down. Using a little pressure because you have the teeth on there to help seal it. Take off your excess. So I got my husband taking care of Sadie. She's old and frail. Just flip them out.
Your colors came out great, Mom.
Thanks, honey.
You want to try your cool pasta attachment?
Yeah, give me a knife, would you, babe?
One of these good?
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
You should try your pasta attachment so you make elbow noodles and stuff.
Yeah, well.
Is that for another day?
Yeah, not today though. Just gently.
We'll try it when we make the ravioli.
I am making ravioli.
No, when we cook it.
Just gently peel it back.
While you're mixing them together?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do strips, like stripes.
I did, Frankie.
Oh. Oh, I see.
So it's a little time consuming, but it's fun. I have fun doing it.
The bigger ones are easier.
Yeah. So if you figure on it, your family eats about these tiny little ones, maybe 30 a piece.
Yeah.
On the bigger ones, they'll eat maybe 12,
Yeah.
8 to 12.
Want this one too?
No.
Straight cut.
So anyway, you just lift them up and you put them on your cookie cooler, your cookie sheet on semolina flour. It stops them from sticking. So when they get frozen, you just shake them and toss them around, and it will take all the excess flour off.
When you boil them. The colors actually came out pretty darn good.
Thank you.
For, not having a lot of beets.
Yeah, no, right? 2 beets made a little bit of juice.
It's almost like Italian colors.
I was shocked, right? Add a little water.
Like solid orange, solid green, solid red.
I can. I probably will.
Need help with anything?
I'm good. Thank you. Oh, they're thin. I should have put flour on it, on the rolling pin. What? Thanks. What'd you say?
You got enough light?
Yeah, I'm good.
Look how tiny these things are.
I haven't used that one in so many years.
Yeah, I could eat like 6 in one bite. It's like Christmas cookies.
And if you have strips left over, you can just put them in the
Yeah, it's a noodle.
as a noodle. So we're gonna go back to 1. Oh no, that actually was a 5.
Yeah, because if you keep adding it, it gets too much flour and gets doughy, right, Mom?
Yeah. Oh, I'm stuck. Very delicate.
Can you pull this back just a little bit?
No.
Yeah, 'cause it's so thin. If you make it too thick, it don't taste good.
You gotta use water to seal them together, or they're not gonna hold.
Pretty cool.
So if you're making a tortellini, you can use a cookie cutter, circle cookie cutter. And I would probably use this one.
Put down just a little bit. Yep.
Probably this one. I get all different sizes. I could do that for spinach. What am I doing? Okay. I need bigger strips so I could show them.
Yeah, just do solid green and solid. It'd make it easier on you.
So I can do one side.
There you go.
I could do one side. If you don't have a ravioli press, Oh gosh, you gotta get one. They're so much fun. They really are. Seriously, guys.
Yeah, you could even make desserts like that. Fill them with chocolate or cream, and you know what
I
I mean.
like making the fried ravioli. It's good too.
I can't wait till we eat
Can you
these
see
now.
me in the camera?
Not exactly. It's a little blurry. There you go. I think when you smacked it earlier, you kind of knocked.
Probably. You could add beef cheese or just Italian sausage. You could add chopped meat, round, whatever you want to do.
There we go. That's a little better. Perfect. That's a little bit out of your way too.
Add a little more flour. You could use that to press it in, but I didn't have to because my dough is so thin and it would have broke it.
I swear them dogs are barking at anything.
What are you barking at?
Clean off your sides. It's fine if you have help. Or if you're bored, you get to sit at the table and do these. But I make about 30 for the holiday. Gently give them a push. There's your ravioli. You can freeze them. If you can get them on the cookie sheet in a long strip like that, then you're good. And put a little water to that so it makes sure it stays. So I have spinach and carrot on one side. So I want to make you a, you know what I'll be doing now? I'll be finishing all this off tomorrow. What's great is you can put it back in saran wrap and you can seal them up for tomorrow if you only want to do so many in one day. If you're by yourself. We start off at a 1 again. I always start off with a 1. Dusting flour. Let me go to a 2. A 3. A 4. Let's leave that in there for right now. A little dust of flour. You don't want it to stick. Cut out your circle. So when I was a kid, we used to use like a jar, and we'd pinch put the raviolis together and press them around. You could do that, or you could do a tortellini. So if I do a tortellini, probably like a level teaspoon. I need a rag, I need a rag. So get it centered. You're gonna fold it over. You're gonna wet one side. Push it down. Fold it in half. And wet your sides. Fold it in half and wet your sides. That's your tortellini. You see that again? I'll use a meat one this time. Little water. Water on one side. I've got a lot of meat in there, so I could take some out. Fold it over, pinch it down, flip it up, take one dip of water, put it on your end, and then twirl it around your finger. Okay? And trust me, when you do those homemade, they're very filling. Homemade dough is very, very filling. So you won't eat as much as you thought you could or would. So tomorrow I'll probably get my boys to help me finish these off or make some pasta. Or finish my raviolis. I don't know, whatever I want to do. Fold it over. Wet your one side. And then connect it. Okay? You can use, you can reuse this over again. We'll use carrot. Frank will eat carrot, but he won't eat beet and spinach. I can't read the chat, so sorry guys. Add a little more flour. Always dust your rolling pin. You know, it's funny, we used to do this by hand many, many years ago, till it got really super thin. To me, that's a lot of work. Thank you, Sarah Bella. God bless you, sweetie. I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna start off with a 2. Sorry, I can't see the chat, guys. Let me wipe that off before I cut my finger off. Keep your fingers away from that center. You always want to go into a 5 and a 6 when you're making pasta. I always try to cut mine in half. It makes it easier to work with. Show you an old school ravioli.
You want some coffee?
I have some, thank you, honey.
Oh, those look good.
The tortellini. So, many, many years ago, before I had my ravioli press, it really does spoil you to have it. And they're really not that expensive, honestly. Put a little ricotta in there. Dab your fingers in water, just so you get a good seal.
If you could try to do it from this direction.
And you press it.
It's a little hard to see.
And you press it a little bit. My fingers are wet.
And you can make them real fat that way too.
Yeah. So I usually like pat it down. And you can be fancy if you want. And you can do the little roller that I have and make them fancy if you like. So that's a handmade ravioli. You can make them square. You can make them round.
So bright for some reason. I think something's on the screen.
Let's see if I can stretch this out and do a whole thing of ravioli. So you would use this to press in the dough.
You should have wiped your screen with me. I think there's something on it.
You start off with the 2, actually.
It looks like candy, doesn't it? Like
Fold it over. Get some flour on it. Using a 3.
But the higher the number, the tighter it gets.
Give me a 4, Frankie. One more over. There you go.
I think you're on 5.
Got a click.
So what's the magic number?
Between 5 and 6. If you're stretching that out and you can't fit the whole thing, let me crisscross that. Hold on.
We'll flip it over. Looks like cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese with some broccoli specks.
So again, it's real thin. That's Frankie helping me.
Which way do I turn it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyway, so again, it's real thin. So if I use this to press it down, I could possibly bust them because the dough is real thin. So you gotta pick and choose on that one. So I'm gonna make
thin works fine.
I'm gonna make 6 Italian meatball ones, the Italian sausage. And you want to use a little bit of meat. You don't want to use a lot. About a half a teaspoon. You see me in there, Frankie?
Yeah, that's what's cool about eating them like this. You never know which one you're gonna get.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a cheese kind of
Especially
guy.
with the fried stuff. My grandmother used to make that. I make every Christmas, Frankie. The cauliflower, the broccoli, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to use the green one to make my top. I didn't say.
Oh, there you go, mixing the colors. That's
I
a good
didn't
idea.
say it wasn't messy. It's definitely messy, but it's fun.
You got a rag? You need one?
No, I'm good right now.
So you also flour your thing too while you're working, huh?
Yeah, I already told them.
Oh, I didn't know.
Driving
Trying to
Mom
get
crazy.
trying to get it perfect, man.
Driving me crazy.
Is it?
Okay, you good?
Yeah, we go. Yeah. It really bounces, doesn't it? You try to keep your hand on that side if you can.
So, I'm going to go high. Kick it out.
There you go. Perfect. I have to steal that when I do crafts. You go all the way back with it? I got it that time. I have to steal this for my crafts and put my clay through it.
I need to make more. Go to it.
I think the red's gonna look the coolest. See the flour, you can't see it, but when you boil it, it's gonna look so cool. Can we boil a couple? Just one of each color to see what it looks like?
Now I want to freeze them.
'Cause once the flour comes off, you'll really see it. Well, it'll give them something to look forward to. So that's the best part. If only they get to taste it. Let me cut that end off.
Okay, so I didn't have enough for these two over here. There it is. Flour or semolina. Always start from the front, the center, and work back and forth.
Yeah, it's too bad Uncle Rocky wasn't here, huh? He'd love this.
My brother, yes. Take off your sides. Flip it. So you have one side carrots and you have one side spinach,
That's pretty cool.
which is neat.
You could do the red and green for Christmas.
Yeah, you can, as long as you help.
Can you just bang it or no?
No. So when you make using vegetables, it's a little more tackier.
Yeah, because you're using water. Well,
It's
the liquid.
way moist, yeah.
Yeah.
Moister.
More moist. Should make regular dough too.
You can do that tomorrow to finish off all this stuff.
Ricotta.
So we have it in the freezer and stuff, you know. So when you use regular dough, it's so much easier.
Got it.
Yeah.
So it looks so cool. It's two colors.
This one popped, so I'm gonna try to see if I can close it. Otherwise, we're gonna have an empty noodle.
And you just kind of pinch it.
So there you go.
You're gonna separate the cheese from the sausage?
No, absolutely not.
I like the cheese. You want another pan?
No, not yet.
So like regular pasta, you have to leave out to dry, right?
So put your semolina flour on here and then just put it right in the freezer. When these get frozen, you can shake them about and get all the flour off and then just put them in a Ziploc freezer bag. And that's what I do. It holds up for about a month, but trust me, we will be eating this by next weekend. Or maybe this
If
weekend.
not sooner, yeah.
But can you stick that out in the garage in the freezer for me?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, any questions? Any questions, anybody? You want me to make pasta?
Yeah, just look at your chat for a little while, Sam.
Do what?
Just look at your chat. Someone asked you, I said you can roll. We don't need a machine. You can roll.
Yeah, you could roll these out. It does take a lot more time to roll them this thin.
Yeah, we gotta show them how you
Very
do this
thin.
regular pasta.
Get my where's my attachment for the pasta? It's not that one,
What do
honey.
you mean? Which one?
It's in this cabinet, sweetie.
Oh, the machine you just got?
Yeah. So make sure when you connect your machine, you see this gadget here, you have to have that on there.
Oh, let's see.
So make sure it hooks into there. Don't ever wash these because you don't want water in here. Just dust them off real good. Bang it out. Let it dry out. You'll get all that out.
Where's the attachment part?
So Frankie and I are going to show you something.
I did. This thing's my favorite.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Here you go. Yeah, it's very cool.
So you got your gadget here. It has to go right into there. If I can get it in there.
Did you loosen this?
No, it is.
This way.
Hang on, sweetie.
There you go.
Now it's locked in. Make sure that bolt is tight. Wish I could raise it higher.
I know, it's higher on the other cabinet, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. Lower it just a little bit. So we can get underneath it.
So you have to make dough balls for this. I don't have a thingamajigger in here for you.
There you go. Which one?
I don't have my thing in here.
The spinner?
Yeah. Which ones are we making?
Oh, here it is. Here's your
You have to take it off. We cleaned it. We never put it back together. So hang on, guys.
Let's do, you You could do regular pasta. You want to try macaroni?
Do rigatoni. Let's try rigatoni. You got it?
Yeah. Yeah, and this little guy is the slicer.
Let me get a clean towel. We're gonna move that. Can you move this for your mom, please? Just put it. Yeah, there you go. Let's use a clean towel. And this is to cut your pasta. So you start off with little balls.
You can't really see the top. They don't need to see the top, do they?
No, they're good.
I just got them. Look, right here. That's what you see.
Okay. And you just drop in some balls.
That's just a tighten. Oh yeah, that's right.
Just have to add more.
Yeah, it's going a little slowly. Here it comes. How long do you want? About an inch?
Yeah.
That's so neat. I really want to try the elbows. Try to do just one color.
Let them get a little longer.
Yeah, I get a little anxious. So just keep it shut. Yeah, because you can do it each way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Small mac. You could even do like Kraft mac and cheese noodles.
This is probably the best machine I think I've ever used
It's really neat.
as far as making homemade pasta.
Bucatini. I want to try this one. Just shut it. Yeah.
You can have mixed noodles.
Yeah. Let's make some red now.
Any comments? It is
So
awesome.
awesome.
It is an awesome machine.
You want to try spaghetti?
So when you use homemade noodles, they don't have to cook that long. They're not hard. So remember that. Always take one out and give it a little taste.
Let me get some red ready.
Let's finish this one first.
I say we make a different macaroni with the red. There's like 6 or 7 different kinds you can make. I'm sure you can probably get more.
Always dust it with a little semolina or flour, just so they don't stick on you. Frankie, can you start transferring them onto the cookie sheet so we can freeze them?
Yep.
Or air 'em dry, whatever comes first. You better get cracking over here.
So a baking sheet?
Yeah, it's right there, honey. Here, put some semolina on it.
Yeah. Put a couple in your hand, show them what it looks like.
They're sticking.
The semolina stuff is real thin stuff, huh?
Yeah, it's like a powder. Remember, when you freeze it, you can dust them all off.
A lot easier to handle too.
Yep.
That's what I was gonna do.
Alright, so you want to try the other one?
Yeah, I want to try the macaroni one. Or even spaghetti.
Boy, you got this on here tight, Frankie.
What's that?
This is on
Oh, you
here
use
tight.
this thingy. Use this.
Oh. I was like, good gracious.
Which way?
There you go. The thing's in the way.
Let me just use my hand.
Which noodle are we going to use now?
I kind of want to try the spaghetti. Or the small macaroni. This one here. Can we do that one? It's like elbow noodle.
Yeah, we can give it a whirl.
So you gotta line
Goes
that up.
right in there, doesn't it?
You gotta line this little thingy up. You can look on my phone.
Okay. Let's give it a whirl.
The green looks like baby poop on your hands.
Yeah, right? Baby food.
There's little noodles, Mom. Short ones. Now just keep it close. See, that's why you're getting stuff on it.
Wait.
Those are real little. Supposed to be like an inch. Right?
Yeah. It comes out better if the pasta's cold, actually. So,
Give me some flour on that bad boy. No, you keep it closed. That's why you're doing that.
if the pasta was colder, it'd be better, Frankie.
Yeah, once you freeze them, though, you can pop them apart.
Yeah. Whoa, gracious. All right, it came unhooked. All right, we're good for now. I've had enough.
At least we got to show it.
I'm tired.
They're gonna get the dough out of here, though.
But I'm gonna use the rest. I'll probably use this tomorrow to make my finish my raviolis. So what I'll do is just put them back in saran wrap, and they'll be good for a day or two, so you don't have no worries. And the mess we have to clean up. You're not gonna run away, are you, Frank? You gonna help me clean up?
Heck yeah. This dad's part.
Oh, is it?
Mr. Peanut Gallery in there, yeah.
Oh, is it?
Come in here, see what they look like.
So again, if the pasta's colder, it works better.
There you go.
So when that's frozen, you dust all that extra
Yeah.
flour off.
And the water, get it off too. They get a little smush sometimes, but they'll open back up when you get them in the water.
that saran wrap go?
I think you put it back in the cabinet. Yeah, it's
So I'll
pretty,
probably finish off my raviolis tomorrow. I'll get my boys online so they can help me.
very cool.
Just
Yeah,
wrap
it's
it
a
up.
lot better with the other dough. That's for sure.
Well, it's actually room temperature right now, so if it was colder, it'd be smoother.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying the other dough isn't so wet, like you said. The regular dough.
Yep. So we're just gonna wrap them up and put them on a plate and finish them off tomorrow with some. I'll make some more regular pasta so I can finish the ricotta and the meat that I took out.
Let me finish running this out of here.
No, it's good, honey.
You're not gonna get it out though.
I get it.
All right.
All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it.
Good night. Good morning.
Love you guys too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hey, happy St. Patty's Day to you.
Oh yeah.
Good night, everyone. Thank you so much. I hope I helped some way. But there's a lot of ways to do it, and you can enjoy it with your family. Aw, thank you, Faith. Thank you, cats. Thank you, everyone. God bless you, and have a great night. And thanks for watching us.